you. No better way to put it than a political earthquake. And this morning we are still feeling the shock waves of this. This was both a seismic and an improbable victory for Donald Trump. Trump, who this morning is still celebrating his victory from last night, has already returned to his favorite megaphone, Twitter, now changing his bio to read President-elect of the United States. He also put out a message, his first words of this new day, writing, "Such a beautiful and important evening. The forgotten man and woman will never be forgotten again. We will all come together as never before."
Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business.
For President-elect Trump, a dramatic and sweeping victory.
As I've said from the beginning, ours was not a campaign, but rather an incredible and great movement made up of millions of hardworking men and women who love their country and want a better, brighter future for themselves and for their family.
Just before 3 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, Trump announced he'd received a call from his fierce rival.
She congratulated us, it's about us, on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign.
After a brutal and divisive campaign, Trump is pledging to bring the country together.
It is time for us to come together as one united people. I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans, and this is so important to me.
As his aides watched the improbable victory take shape, sources at Trump Tower tell NBC News there was euphoria, hugs, and high fives. Campaign manager Kellyanne Conway ticking off the ingredients of an upset, tweeting, "Rally crowds matter. We expanded the map." Trump's victory built on the backs of white working-class voters, for whom he was the candidate of hope and change.
Every single American will have the opportunity to realize his or her fullest potential. The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer.
More than 500 days after descending that escalator, Trump now propelled into the Oval Office as America's 45th president, concluding his first ever political campaign.
It's been what they call a historic event, but to be really historic, we have to do a great job. And I promise you that I will not let you down. We will do a great job. We will do a great job. And Donald Trump's campaign manager Kellyanne Conway tells NBC News that President Obama called President-elect Trump last night, though it's unclear whether the two men were able to speak. Trump will be inaugurated on January 20th, at which time he'll move from one great avenue to another, from 5th Avenue here in Manhattan to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in the nation's capital. Matt and Savannah.
All right, Peter Alexander at Trump Towers.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.